If I need a wee, I'll go behind the shed. I'll just look like a bloke looking at his shed. Wish me luck. Just there.
The next morning.
So on another video.
Well, good morning and welcome to Cheryl Life at 50 again. I'm Mike, better half of Cheryl. It's a beautiful spring morning. What we're going to be doing today is tidying outside, of course. We're not being out really to do any work over the winter period. I've got this shed to empty because me and Cheryl are going to move it. We're only going to move it forward, and you'll see why a little bit later on. So, not much in it at the moment. I do put a bit more stuff in it before I empty it, but there's my logic, for goodness sake. So, wander back down the garden, past my 50th birthday, no, 65th birthday present. Some rubbish on the white, waiting for a skip, and just here, some stock materials that I seem to keep. I'm going to move those. There's a little bit more rubbish, of course, around the corner, which is why we're needing another skip. That will be skip number 7 that we need. But it should be the last one, for goodness sake. Also in this video that we're putting out, we'll talk about the van. I'll show you the van, our Volkswagen Transporter it is. And we might just make a decision with your help to either keep it or send it to auction. Here's Willow again. She gets in everywhere in this video. Hello. Sunshine. So, why am I showing you this? We need a skip. It will be the final one. I'm emptying sheds, garages, you know, sorting. Now the spring has sprung. Let's have a look in that shed. Oh, I was going to say, I'll show you this shed, but as you can see, it's just about full. So, I'm emptying this shed. This is the one I've moved around a fair bit. Anyway, it's going to get shifted. Or, we might not need it anymore. I'll see. There's a fair bit to move. I'll make a start. Here's Willow. Will you come to help? Shall I open that gate for you? Quick update on our VW bus. I like driving it. Nice 2.4 Corvair American engine in it. But needs must. We've got a roof to pay for. Looks as if the roof is going to cost around 10,000 with scaffolding. We won't get 10,000 for the transporter, but every little helps, you know. Needs must. I'll be making a few changes in here. There's the fridge. all nicely wrapped up. Those of you who remember it, that's going to stepson, Cheryl's son Jake. There's the big shelving unit out the shed at the bottom, if you remember. I brought it up here because I need to get to the decorating stuff. So does Cheryl. Now, you know, got a little bench there full of stuff, but I'll show you what I'm on with. So this is a gap in that hedge. Whoop, door's closing with the wind. So I'm going to put a little fence there. Willow get through there easily if she really wants to. Springy sprung in. There's the inside of the van. Needs a good clean. What do you reckon? He says it needs a good clean. But anyway, I thought I'd show you that. This is a big space at the back here. I like it. Yeah, I do. Not sure about that. A bit cold in the winter. Nice little rug, I don't know what you'd call it, placemat, mat, anyway, from one of Cheryl's friends in Scarborough. Nice. There you go, what on earth's that? It's the beginnings of a fence. Short fence, I'll show you. Yeah. Enough to stop Willow. It's not permanent. It's stud. Little fence. Okay. Kettle, first aid, pots and pans, blow up bed thing, gas, and just a single ring gas thing. So Cheryl wants to give this one try before we get rid of the van. We'll give it a go. The van needs a proper clean, you know, a deep clean. Yeah, so there's quite a bit to do, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a clean. No doubt Cheryl will clean after me, and then put the camping kit in ready, and that might just encourage us to go somewhere. See, it needs a good clean. Hoover, sweep, and spray with some, let's say, insect killer. You can't be killed, you're already dead, I think. So, a bit of gardening to be done. I didn't have any tools, but I went to Lidl Parkside, got those, and this spade. Oh, yeah, say it's stainless steel. I don't know whether it is, but anyway, cheap enough. I've got a few. Got this hoe, which daughter bought me, edge trimmers, that sort of thing. But not much, but enough. And you might be thinking, well, where is your lawnmower? Good news, hello Willow. Front and back way is this AstroTurf stuff. Yeah. I've got a cover for the barbecue, that's on. I managed to get this lot cut. That was yesterday. I don't know if you can see here, sort of a yellow mark all the way around. That's how far it came out. So a good 4 foot. Too much. So I'm just going to do a little job today. I think what I want to do is that shed. I'm not sure if I'm quite up for it today on a Sunday. I'll just have a quick look inside and see how easily that shed can be moved. There's not that much in it. I put all that lot in the other day. It's Christmas and Halloween stuff, but there's not much in it. What I have to do is empty it and then undo all the screws that fix the shed to quite a heavy wooden frame. I put this in last year. What I want to do is to pull the shed forward onto this first bit of decking. I want to do it because I want to be able to get through this gap a bit easier. I'm afraid I put weight on. Not bad round here, but I do need to, just a moment. So it's not bad round here, but I do need to keep it tidy. You know, it can get out of hand. Got them big logs to deal with as well that when we cut the tree down. So I think pulling this forward, it's not going to take any of the garden because of that. Anyway, that's taking the garden. Can I do it in about 2 hours? I guess I can, if it'll move. If it don't move, then I've got to just put everything back in. I'm going to give it a go, I think. Watch this space. This is the pasting board. I'm going to need that next week after. So I'll put that to one side so I can easily get to it. And again, I'll be using this week. It can stay out over there. Right, it's empty. There we go. Nice shed this. I put that shelf in. Okay. Waste job in here now. I've got to find where I fixed it. Through the frame into the deck below. There's a big one. Yeah, there. I'll manage. Interesting. No spiders in my shed. I think that's the time of the year as much as anything. I'll just show you here, look. Shed was about half full. You know, boxes of memorabilia, Christmas trees, huge Christmas tree, bit of furniture. Yeah, so this will be used as a storage shed, but I found some rubbish, look, that lot. I'm going to skip this week or next so I can get rid of that stuff there, the felt, and that, which is like a mortar there to fix the garage. I'll show you that when I get to it. Okay, so I've got most of the screws out so far that I can see. There's one here which is being more than a pain right there. Looks like I'm going to have to drill that one out. All the rest have come out quite easy, so I'm hoping drill that out and this should lift, I hope. Could be heavy though. Hello Willow, you coming to check? You got your bottle. She's got to be in on everything as Willow, haven't you?
Daddy's making a mess, Willow.
Just a bit.
Oh.
This way then. So this is the screw I can't get to. I've done all the others, as I say. I'm going to try this first. See if I can at least drill down to it and then get the impact driver on. If not, I'll try something different. Yeah, I don't want to cut all the way through. I'm just going to get a drill and drill through. I'm hoping this is the last screw, you see. Got all the others out, the big ones. Let's see, you'll hear it. No. Okay. All that and the one that's screwing it. So let's see if I can lift the shed. Good. Right. Oh gosh, your washing hands attached. Right. Leverage. Pushing and pulling and get the shed where I want it up. Here's a problem. Got the ladders out because I've lifted it here. I cannot get through that gap. So I'm going to have to climb over the shed, drop down the other side. First though, I'm just going to get myself a drink of water and see how I get on. Okay. Ooh. Right, Shed Fred. Shed Fred. I'm going to climb up this ladder, go over, but pull this ladder back with me. Otherwise I'll be trapped behind the shed if I can't move it. If I can move it, it'll give me more space. I've got a cig. If I need a wee, I'll go behind the shed. I'll just look like a bloke looking at his shed. Wish me luck. You're going forward?
The shed is, but the board's staying.
Which board do you want about? The new one I've put in, or the old dirty one to the on your right?
It looks new.
That's staying up to okay if it stays?
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright, you're nowhere near it, are you?
No. Hey.
And I didn't have a wee. Yeah. Okay, so need to go that way a bit. I think I'll do it all the way to here. That'll give us loads of room then, won't it?
Yeah. You want to sit down first?
Well, no. It must be 3 times heavier than that other shed.
Well, it's a lot bigger.
It is, and it's heavily built. Anyway, you'll watch for me. Oh, you can film from here if you want. Get through now.
Yeah.
Trick is to push this board in just as far as a plank, then it catches on the plank. I don't like that. That will. Don't get trapped there. Need to know when I'm at the front.
Stop. You there?
Okay. How am I going to move it the other way? Or maybe I shouldn't, you know. Can I get in this painted? Maybe. Mind you, I'd already fixed that once. Oh, can I move it? Let's have a look. Oh, might have to get me car jack. Jack it up and then slide it over. Let's have a look. Have I got... Where are you? Oh, you belong to it, just a minute.
Oops.
What is it? If that helicopter would lower down
And pick it up.
Now at this point, Cheryl decided that she was going to move this shed regardless. So the pair of us started pushing. We huffed and we puffed and huffed, and eventually with my big belly and Cheryl's little weight behind it, we got it moved. Amen for that. Another good job done. Team effort, you see. That's what you need.
Yes, done it.
That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
Oh, my legs. Right. What I don't want to see is the inside. stuck a bit, but I thought the floor was breaking, but it isn't.
Cup of tea.
Yeah. Hey, we did it. Well done. Got to put everything back now. Oh.
Cup of tea, Willow.
Right, I've had a cup of tea. Got the shed moved. God, I took it out maybe. It took it out my legs anyway. So all I got to do now is everything that I took out, apart from the rubbish, put it back in. But I want to put a new floor in it, but not today. It's 4:30 on a Sunday, and that's enough, I think, don't you? Anyway, I'll go get this bit done. See you soon. Right, the last job of this shed and sort of garden bits, get this lot tidied. I need a skip for that, but get that lot tidied and get that over there until I get a skip. I got the shed somewhat like, so this will be where I keep the few gardening tools that I have. The rest of it is storage. Put another shelf in there kind of thing for boxes. So I could, if I wanted, put a lot more storage in here, but I don't have it. Thank goodness. I will put new flooring. Yeah, I'll show you that as and when I do it, but for now, this is done there. Now its bottom bit's going to need sorting. I had to sort of raise it up at one side, but I'll make that look tidy at some point. And I've also got along here to tidy up. Good news is I can get to the back. I have a little platform here at the back of the shed. There's where that tree was. I do need to take that stump out and get rid of those huge logs at the back. This was a good 30-foot tree, a holly tree. And there's the back of the shed. So yeah, I'm going to store some stuff on that platform. I'll show you now, and that will be it for this video. Now what you see here is me racing around with a wheelbarrow, putting those bricks, blocks, tiles at the back of this shed. I've been wanting to do this for so long. Got it done quite quickly. I was running. Anyway, sort of the last job of today. It said they've recorded this bit on Monday. I just couldn't do this on Sunday. My legs were too tired. Anyway, last barrel load going through. I did drop the tile there, but there you go. There we go. Tidy-ish. Okay. Right. That's it for this bit of video. Hope you kind of enjoyed it. Moving a shed, tidying up. I'll get a list done and get that rubbish moved. Show you on the next video. Alright then, ta-ta for now. Take care. My legs are buggered. Just
Need a bath. Oh, I'm loving it.
Just class that as.
Just recap, it's the next morning.
So on another video,